My name is Evanne Stoll. When thinking of ideas for a documentary, I came up with the bright idea of going vegan for a month and documenting it. I'm not really sure why I thought this was such a great idea. I'm not even a vegetarian. So to make a long story short, I only lasted a week. An awful week of going cold turkey straight into veganism. I ate well and plenty, but I spent a lot of time with headaches, a sick stomach, and being terribly exhausted. It was definitely a learning experience, as has this entire project. And even though it was hard, and after many hours of research and speaking to other people, going vegan may be something I will try again. But as for the short week I was able to last, my diet consisted mainly of the following things.
According to PETA.org, profiting from honey requires the manipulation and exploitation of the insect's desire to live and protect their hive. Like other factory farm animals, honeybees are victims of unnatural living conditions, genetic manipulation, and stressful transportation.
I was a vegan for a little over a year. I started off for about a year and a half as a vegetarian, and I did so for ethical reasons, because I don't believe in the factory farming system and the exploitation of animals. And it just seemed like a logical jump to me, going from vegetarian to vegan.
Is it hard to be a vegan while living in Boone?
Not as hard as it is in other places, like where I come from. There are challenges, though.
Where's your favorite place to eat up here that has vegan options?
Ooh, probably chada thai. Chada thai is the best.
What's your favorite vegan recipe to make at home?
I like sesame noodles. They're just get a just regular angel hair pasta, and you make this sauce that has soy sauce, sugar, sesame seed oil, rice vinegar if you felt so inclined, and olive oil and water. And you just mix that up together, and you can crush garlic into it too. Just slather that all over and garnish with green onions, and it is delicious. And super simple. It takes as long as it takes to cook a pot of spaghetti to do. So.
Becoming a vegan isn't terribly hard with some research. While figuring out things to eat during my week of veganism, I often turn to Pinterest for inspiration for quick and easy recipes to cook from my dorm kitchen. I found lots of quick dinners vegan Thanksgiving options, complex recipes, and even vegan baked goods, which I found to be surprising. I think my favorites were the 50 such and such recipes made with the same products kind of post. They made things pretty simple. Personally though, I tended to drift more towards Asian dishes since that's my favorite type of food. There's also a lot of internet sites and blogs made by foodies who have vegan options. Another good resource is PETA's Vegan College Cookbook. Lots of those recipes can be made in a microwave, which is pretty cool.
It's always difficult trying to live as a vegan on a college budget.
What kind of advice would you give to someone who's looking into being vegan but isn't a vegetarian or anything like that?
Well, unless like quitting something cold turkey like works for you, because I know it doesn't really work for me, then I would suggest try to be vegetarian for a while first, because it makes the transition a lot easier. And ingredients, whenever you're in like Walmart or really any food place, just look at ingredients. It'll be a good habit to get into because you're going to be doing it all the time if you're a vegan. Just look through ingredients. If you don't know what something is, just find out, because a lot of animal products like disguise themselves under other names. And yeah, just try to be more aware of what you're eating now, and that'll make it a lot easier when you do go vegan.
If you were gonna like sell veganism to someone, like what would you say to them?
Well, I would probably try to guilt them into it. I would show them, footage and literature and stuff about what happens in the factory farming system, and the fact that most of the animal products we get in America do come from factory farms, and it's what happens to the animals is horrible. And yeah, that'd probably be a good start. Yeah, I would definitely start with the treatment of animals, because I think that all of us have a sense of decency enough to be at least a little bit outraged at what happens in factory farms. So I think that's a good place to start.
Do you have what it takes to be vegan?